I laugh in the face of book buying bans. Hello, my bookworms, and welcome to my March wrap up and April book haul. Yeah, apparently I did a little bit of book shopping. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. When I put myself on that book buying ban of I have to read 15 of my series books that I still have yet to read, I must have really taken that as a type of challenge. Like, you think I won't buy any books, you silly, silly person. I have, I believe, about 10, maybe 12 books to show you guys. Yeah. So I'm going to do the wrap up first. As you guys know, I was doing my March Marathon Madness where I picked 5 of the series books I still had yet to read in the month of March, and it is currently March 25th, and I've only read 2 series. The 5 series I planned to read were The Anna Dressed in Blood and The Girl of Nightmares by Kendar Blake, The Legend Trilogy by Marie Lu, The Vampire Academy series by Rochelle Mead, The Chaos Walking Trilogy by Patrick Ness, and finally, The Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. Of those 5 series, like I said, I only read 2, and you guys know I started off with The Vampire Academy, so we know that one was done and taken care of, and I also completed The Legend Trilogy by Marie Lu. I completed The Legend Trilogy, I want to say about March 18th, so since then, I have been stuck on The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and I mean stuck because it's been over a week now, and I'm only 114 pages in this book. I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. So yeah, I'm stuck on The Knife of Never Letting Go. I think I'm actually going to do a book chat about this book because I have so many questions and I'm only 114 pages in, and yes, I should finish reading it before I start asking questions, but 100 pages in, I shouldn't be this damn confused. So there's gonna be a book chat about this shit. There's gonna be. I'm sorry. So yes, it appears that I failed in my March Marathon Madness because I wanted to complete 3 series. But looking back, I've read 9 books in the month of March. I did pretty good, I think. I like to think I did. So now on to what everyone has been waiting for, and that is the book haul. So most of the books I bought this month were from Poundland or from a secondhand bookshop. I believe I only have 2 books from Waterstone. So I did pretty good on that front because most of these books cost me £1 or under £5. So yeah. So we are going to begin with the book Tempest by Julia Cross. This one was from Poundland. It's a hardback, and I have no idea what it's about except for the fact it's something to do with time travel. I like time travel. I like Doctor Who, so yeah, it's gonna be nothing like Doctor Who. I don't know what I'm doing. I have problems. The next 2 books I'm going to show you guys I got from the Mile Long Bookshelf. I'll post her link below for you guys. She was doing a book giveaway where you pay £3 for 2 books. The first book I got from her is Velvet by Mary Hooper. Again, no idea what this is even remotely about. All I saw was the spine. The next book I got from the Mile Long Bookshelf, I'm kind of kicking myself for because it's like the second book in a series, and I didn't know it because this is all it showed. It's Invincible by Sherilyn Kenyon, and it's book 2 in the Chronicles of Nick, which I didn't even know was a series. I have another Poundland book of something I have no idea about, and that is Dark Inside by Jen Roberts. From what I can tell, it's an apocalyptic future because on the back it says 4 earthquakes shudder across the world, 3 something is released, 2 trust no one, not even yourself, and 1 the killing game has begun. I have this irrational fear that this is dealing with zombies, and I was really hesitant about buying it. The next 2 books I got are by the same author, and that is Sovereign and Dark Fire by C.J. Sampson. So it's book 2 and book 3 of the Shadow Lake series. The next book is Revelation, as I have, and I'm very excited because now all I have left to get is Heartstone, and then I have my entire Shadow Lake series. If you guys watched my March Marathon Madness, I talked about Slated and Fractured, and that I didn't know if it was a duology or what this was. Apparently, right after I posted that, like a few days later, this book came out, and it's Shattered. So now I have the complete trilogy of Slated by Terry Terry. So this is the last physical copy of a book I'm going to show you guys. I got it from a secondhand bookshop. I already read it, and it's in America somewhere, I think. but I found it again, and it's a lot bigger and better than my first copy, and it's The Pleasures of Men by Kate Williams. So the old copy I had probably was like this, from like here down. It was really wide, but this one, normal size book, and look at that! Look at it! I love it! The paperback with a dust jacket. You don't see that. The last two books I'm going to show you guys are off of my Kobo. I got these books from Library Things where you can get advanced reader copies. So I got some e-editions because I had to put this thing to good use. The first book I have is Seeker of the Four Winds by Carol Deanne Veroff. And the second book I have is Forever in the Memory of God and Other Stories by Pierre O'Gillian. Yeah, it was 10 books. I was right. So if you guys have read any of those books, let me know, especially the Chronicles of Nick, because if that isn't a good series, please, dear God, let me know, and I will give away Invincible to somebody who wants it, because I don't want to buy it and not like it. Quick news, though. I am back on the book buying ban because in a few months, June actually, I'm traveling back to America to see my family, and there I plan to get books that are unattainable here in the UK, and books that Book Depository doesn't have in their stock. So let's go over what those books are going to be. All of the books I'm planning to get are going to be completions and follow-ups of series I already currently own. So the first one is the Grisha trilogy by Leah Bardugo. The second book, Sage of Storm, yes, that's out over here, but it's like this much bigger than the actual book, and that irritates me because they don't look nice together. And in early June, the final installment to the Grisha trilogy, Rising and Ruin, is coming out, so I plan to just purchase those two on over there and be happy and content. And if I can actually get them in hardback, I will be a happy little camper. I will splurge. I will purchase this back in hardback. I don't even care. The second book I plan to get is the follow-up to The Darkest Minds, which is Never Fade by Alexander Bracken. And to all the Shadowhunter lovers out there, as we all know, come May, the last and final installment to The Mortal Instruments is coming out. Now, this can go two ways. If Waterstones has a paperback edition that is the normal size as the rest of these books, I will purchase it over here because it's just going to be the final installment. If it is massive, like how Sage and Storm is and Clockwork Princess is, no, I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to wait until I get to America and purchase it then, because they needs to have one designated size for paperbacks, at least when it comes to series. And the last book I plan to purchase in America is the final installment to the Divergent trilogy by Veronica Roth. That's 5 books I plan to purchase while I'm in America, and I also plan to bring back my Hunger Games trilogy with me, and probably a few other books that I'm actually really missing. Yeah, my suitcase is gonna be full of books. So I have to stick with my book buying ban in order to purchase those books, because every time I purchase a book here, that means I can't buy a book out in America, and I will be sad and devastated. So book buying ban is in effect for like 2 months, and I'm sad, but it gives me a chance to get caught up. While on the topic of reading, things are going to be different in the month of April. I don't know if I'm in a reading slump or what really is going on at the moment with The Knife of Never Letting Go, but the month of April, I'm going to be doing a whole different type of video, and it's going to deal with the art of publishing your novel, because I have finished The Hunted, and I'm editing it currently. And I'm about to get the second edit done and over with, and then I'm going to do a step-by-step guide of what you need to do in order to publish, and I'm going to be focusing purely on that. I'm not going to be reading as much. I need to get this done. I need to. So if you guys are interested in that, keep an eye out for it. I really hope it at least helps some people, because it's very, very confusing, I'm starting to realize, to know what you need, how much you need of it, and there's never a straight answer. Never. So I want to help people out. So if you guys have read any of these books that I had in my book haul, like I said, with the Chronicles of Nick, please let me know below what you thought of it, if it was good, if it wasn't good. No spoilers though. And until then, you guys, happy reading. Bye!